It's a spoof that straddles between being a superhero movie and a spy movie, and for many in 1981, that was a deal breaker. Not for me. Welcome to my channel, KC. That's me, Carrie Chug, the Sledge Storyteller, here to talk about the wonderful world of storytelling and to open up discussion about how we can tell the best stories we can by talking about movies, everything good and bad from a storytelling standpoint. So, 1981, that was the year of the biggest hit being Raiders of the Lost Ark. Disney wasn't having its best days at that point, and they were still trying to creatively figure things out after Walt Disney's passing. Many consider Condorman to be part of that creative drought. Renowned film critics Siskel and Ebert were brutal in their review of it. While I agree that it does lack the Disney magic, I personally see enough redeeming qualities that make it entertaining and fun to watch. Anyway, comic creator Woody Wilkins gives us a taste of his ambition to prove that the ideas that he puts in his comic books are plausible in the real world. So he starts with a glider. Along with being overly ambitious, Woody is also overly naive in his envying his friend Harry Oslo over his working in the CIA. Opportunity knocks when he gets picked to carry out an assignment to meet with Natalia, a KGB agent turning defector, because she specifically requested to meet with a civilian. Woody can't resist the urge to take on the secret agent persona and goes full out trenchcoat and fedora to carry out the assignment. The ultimate clumsy chaos ensues with unintentional perfect timing. Natalia in turn believes that Woody, codenamed Condorman, is the real deal, her request for a civilian notwithstanding, and asks the CIA to enlist their agent Condorman to assist in her expatriation, where she will do her part in bringing intelligence from Russia to benefit their side in the Cold War. On the good guy's side, Woody insists that if he is to carry out the assignment further, the CIA must develop all of his Condorman gadgets to accomplish it, which they reluctantly agree to do. Meanwhile in Russia, Natalia's boss Krakow is infuriated over the development of things and enlists his steely-eyed hitman Morovich to bring down Condorman. The visual effects aren't what they should be, even by 1981 standards, but action is on par, largely due to its awesome vehicles and top-notch practical effects coupled with stunt work. Now, I remember reading the Condorman novelization. Yes, there was one, having seen the movie already, and reaching that point where the Condormobile emerges, it had the boldness to give the description that it would make the Batmobile look like a Model T. Now, 60s Batmobile, that could be the only point of reference back then, 1981, and as much as I love that Batmobile, I would definitely, over that, choose Later we get the Condor cable runners, I guess, that we see to only serve the purpose of making Woody and Harry sitting ducks to hitman Morovich so he can snatch up Natalia and bring her back to Krakow. Now the glider does look cool, but the aforementioned weak visual effects make its flight look very unconvincing. But gotta love the Condor boat. Disney did alright here. You might best know Condorman himself, Michael Crawford, as the Broadway star playing the title role in Phantom of the Opera, and prior to Condorman, made his mark in 1969's Hello Dolly as Cornelius Hackle, and in several British comedies up to this point. But he delivers a great performance here, not just as the bumbler, which he excels at, having proven that in the British comedies, but with the right amount of sincerity when it's needed, and when in his element with the Condor tech, is perfectly confident in what he can do. His British accent slips in a time or two, but he was perfectly cast in the role. Barbara Carrera, not yet the Bond girl in Never Say Never Again, but Natalia was obviously inspired by Bond girls, and she's more than convincing in that kind of role, capable as an agent, self-assured, charismatic, and sweet.
Have you seen this report on this Condorman, on this man Wilkins? He's an amateur, do you hear? He is not an agent of the CIA. He is a writer of comic books.
Oliver Reed, revered as an actor, also had a reputation of being hard to get along with during productions, and this movie's backstory is no exception, but you have IMDb to learn about that. As the main villain, Krakow, he's intimidating, volatile, and also charismatic, and a convincing threat to the good guys. Round out the cast with French actor Jean-Pierre Calfon as the cold, calculating hitman Morovich, MacGyver's Dana Elcar as the authoritative CIA officer Russ Devlin, and Teen Wolf's James Hampton as Woody's pal from the CIA, Harry. Harry Mancini at this point already had a great legacy with such scores as Hatari with The Elephant Walk, Breakfast at Tiffany's with Moon River, and the immortal Pink Panther theme in both movies and cartoons. He hits the mark again with Condorman. It has the perfect balance of superhero action and lighthearted humor and sweet romantic music to undercut that dynamic between Woody and Natalia. Mancini didn't slouch on the threatening feel from the villain music either. It is a noticeably flawed movie. There's weight to the argument that it doesn't know what it wants to be outside of a spoof, and the awesome vehicles might have taken too much out of the visual effects budget. I don't think a Porsche or two fewer would have been noticed. But I found enough charm in the characters, the action, and the story that I voiced many times in various forums on the internet for Disney Plus to pick it up. And this won't be an exception. So Disney Plus, if somehow you are watching this, if the Ewok adventure movies like Caravan of Courage and Battle for Endor are good enough to be in the lineup, so is Condorman.
This is a job for Condorman!
But that's my take on Condorman. Thank you for watching. Agree, disagree, something I left out? Please let me know in the comments section. If you like this video, please click like. If you like this channel, please click subscribe or follow me on Instagram. The link to order Sledge number 1 and 2 through Indie Planet are in the link in the description there. Available in both paper and digital formats, or you can order Sledge number 1 on Kindle, also available in both formats. Let's try to get along. Let's try to make our, whatever our surroundings may be, a better place, and whatever our reach may be, do that. But everyone be safe and God bless.